So hello everyone, welcome back to our Python programming course. So in the previous video we learned about variable data types and operators and input string, input types, typecasting, etc. So today we are going to learn about strings and conditional statements. So first question is, what is string? A string is a sequence of characters enclosed inside single quotes, double quotes, or triple quotes. In simple words, a string is used to store text data. Example. So what is example? I will show you. So it's, so it is string because it lies in quotes. It is single quotes, so it is lies in single quotes. Okay. So suppose your name is Ayush. Your city is Delhi. Okay. 1 second. One. Suppose your name is Ayush, your city is Delhi, your college name is XYZ college, okay? And all of these values are text. Whenever we want to store text in Python, we use a string, okay? So remember one simple sentence, strings means text data, okay? So this name is equal to Ayush, city is equal to Delhi, college is equal to the college print name print city print college, okay? So say this Ayush Delhi college. So name is equal to Ayush. Name is a variable, Ayush is a string, and Python stores this text inside memory, okay? And this city is equal to Delhi. Here we get another string, variable name is city and Delhi value is Delhi, okay? And this ABC college is ABC college is text, and so it is also called as a string. And line 4, this print name. Print displays the value stored inside the bracket variable, inside the variable, okay? So the output is Ayush, print name output is Ayush, okay? And so called Delhi ABC college. So types of codes. So next we have what? We have types of codes. So Python allows three types of quotation marks. First is single, second is double, and third is triple. Like this. This is double quote. This is single quote. And this is triple quote. Okay. So these are the three codes that lies in Python. Okay. So next, what is next here? Yes, next is string operations. So let's perform some operations on strings. First one is concatenation. So what is concatenation? Concatenation means joining two or more strings together. Python uses the plus operator to join strings. Example, what is example? Plus is equal to and second divided print plus second. So say this hello world. Notice notice this, there is no space between hello world, hello and world. Okay. So if you want to add a space, one second. So if we want to add a space, see this. So there is space between hello world. If you want to add a space, we have to put some space. Okay. So next is length of string. So what is length of string? The length of string means the total number of characters present in the string. To find the length, Python provides the length function, len function. Len in bracket. Okay. Like this. I will show you. Name is equal to and name. So it is 6. So the length of the Python is 6. Okay. P1 by 2 T3 H4 O 5 line 6. So next is indexing. Okay. So what is indexing? One second. We have to know what is string immutability. The definition is string immutability is strings are immutable, and immutable means the value cannot be changed after it is created. Okay. Example: name is equal to minus name. So it will show error because the things will not be changed after it is created. It's called immutable. So what is the correct way if you want to do? So this are used. So next is slicing. So slicing means extracting a part of a string. Okay, right. Start and it is show error because it is a syntax, not a code. The string start and this formula something. So the ending is once again. The ending index is not included. This is one of the most important interview question. Okay. Example: name is equal to Ayush, print name one ratio of series use. So 1 and 4 is not included. Okay. So next we have what string operation, string indexing, positive indexing. Okay. So the the what we studied now is positive indexing. Next we have negative indexing. So what is negative indexing? So negative indexing means it supports negative indexing. But negative indexing starts from the last character. Okay, last character means -1, -2, like that. Suppose this name is equal to Ayush, print name bracket -1. See this H. Okay, so that's that. So positive indexing starts from the beginning and negative indexing starts from the end. Use whichever is more convenient. Okay. So in interview or in Viva, uh, they will ask you some type of question, that is, what is indexing, from which index does the action start, are strings mutable, is the ending index included in the setting or not. So what is indexing? Indexing is used to access individual characters of a string using their position. And from which index does Python start? Python starts indexing from 0. Are strings mutable? No, strings are immutable. Is the ending index included in the string? No, the ending index is excluded. So now we studied, yes. Now we study ends with bracket. So ends with bracket what? Function. This function is called the ends with function. It checks whether a string end with the specific value. It returns either a true or false. Like this, like this. I will show you. String dot ends with text. It is syntax. Okay, I will write your code name is equal to Python print name dot ends with on. So see this true. It is true. So it perform like this. Okay. So the string is Python. The last two characters are on. Since the strings end with on, Python returns true. Okay. So suppose you want to check whether a file ends with .pdf. This function can be used in such situations. Okay. So next we have capitalize function. One second. Capitalize function. So it converts the first character of a string into uppercase and all remaining characters into lowercase. One second. I will show you example. Name is equal to Python. Programming. So print name dot capitalize bracket. See this Python programming. So the first P becomes P. One second. Yes. No. Yes, yes. So the first P it returns with becomes so first small p becomes capital P and all remaining letters become lowercase. Okay. So it perform like this. Now we have another example. City is equal to Delhi. City dot capital. Dot capitalize Delhi. So first is capital, all other are small. So now we have on to replace function. It replaces one part of a string with another. So what is the syntax for this? Syntax for this string dot replace bracket old comma new. So it is the syntax. And what is the code of example? X is equal to this is apple. Once again, this is apple print x dot replace apple by. So see this. It replaces the Python with apple. This is Python. So Python searches for the word apple and it replaces it with the Python. So the original string remains unchanged because strings are immutable. So next find function. It returns the index of the first occurrences of character of substring. If the value is not found, it returns -1. Example, college is equal to LPU print college dot find u 012. So it is 2. Okay. So next we have count function. So it count how many times a character or word appears in a string. Okay. One second. If I write Python, 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 Irish, Python. Sorry, text. So it is showing error. Why it is showing error? Text. Okay. Text. Now see this three times Python. Well, if I write college, now I have write college. Now see this three. That is the main problem. If it is different college text, so it is showing error. This and this thing will be same. Okay. So next is what? Conditional statements. Okay. So first is if statement. Okay. 1 second. What has taught you the interviewer or in Viva questions in your college? They will ask you what does end with return, which function replaces text in a string, what does find function if the value is not present, which function counts the number of occurrence of a character. Okay, so which function counts the number of characters? Count function. What does find return if the value is not present? If it returns -1, which function replaces text in a string? Replace function. What does ends with function do? It returns true if the string ends with specified value. Otherwise, it returns false. So next we have conditional statements. So let's understand another important concept what that is called conditional statement. For example, if it is raining, we take an umbrella. If we pass the exam, we celebrate. If we don't pass, we prepare again. Okay. Similarly, in programming, we use conditional statement to make these decisions. Python provides three main conditional statements. Okay. So that is if else, if else. Okay. So what is the conditional statement? A conditional statement is used to execute a block of code based on a condition. A condition can be either true or false. If the condition is true, Python executes the code. If the condition is false, Python skips the code. If statement. What is if statement? That the if statement executes a block of code only when the condition is true. See this. I will show you. If condition statement it is syntax. Okay, it is not a code, it is syntax. How will we apply it? So it is that. Okay, so I will show you an example how it will be done. Age is equal to 20. If age greater than is equal to 18, print you are eligible to vote. And now we you are eligible to vote. Okay, so it is greater than 18, so it runs the program, you are eligible to vote. So I will give you line by line expression how it is done, how it is how it runs the program. So first, age is equal to 20. A variable named age stores the value 20. Okay. If age is greater than equal to 18, Python check whether the age is greater than or equal to 18. So 20 greater than is equal to 18 is true. So since the condition is true, Python prints the whichever message is under the inside the code. Okay. So next we have important point. Python uses indentation instead of braces. Always give four spaces after the if statement. Example. What is example of this? If true, print hello. So it is correct. And if you write this, if true, print, so it is not correct because it is not used indentation. Here it is used. Okay. So next we have if else statement. What we done? Okay. If else statement. So the if else statement executes one block of code when the condition is true and another block when the condition is false. Once again, if I will show you syntax. Okay, syntax statement else statement. I will keep this in comments. Age is equal to, once again, I will remove this. Age is equal to print input enter 0 age if age greater than is equal to 18 print eligible to vote else print not eligible to. So I will run this. Enter your age 20, eligible to vote. So the program first takes place input from the user. Okay. If the age is 18 or above, it prints eligible to vote. And if the age is not above 18, it prints not eligible to vote. Okay. So next what we have to discuss if elif else statement. So it is used when there are multiple conditions, like I will show you. If condition statement elif condition statement next else statement. So first use whatever your condition is, next statement elif condition statement else statement. So it is the syntax that you will write in this condition, this function. Okay. So what is example? It will be long example. So you will see throughout this code. Okay. Don't distract. Okay. Only see this code. Marks is equal to int input enter your marks if marks greater than equal to 90, print grade 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 if marks greater than 75, print grade grade marks greater than is equal to 50, and if marks greater than is equal to 50, print grade C with marks greater than is equal to 53, print grade grade and print field. So I will explain you line by line what is the explanation of this code. So the program asks the user to enter marks. Okay. So Python checks the first condition. If marks are 90 or above, grade A is printed. And if marks are greater than is equal to 75, so grade A is printed, then 50, then 30. And otherwise, if none of the condition will meet, so it will print fail, else fail. Okay. Then, if you want to try an example. Let's suppose marks is equal to 82. Python Python will check 82 is greater than 90. No, it is false. It is greater than 70, so it is true. Okay. So Python stop checking after finding the first true condition. So now we have one practice question, that is write a Python program to check whether a number is even or odd. So the answer is number is equal to int input enter a number if number percentage to 0 print even number. Sorry. As print number. So I will explain you line by line what is the explanation of this code. So if the remainder after dividing by 2 is 0, the number is even, otherwise it is odd. Now let's practice second practice program. Second practice program is write a Python program that check whether a student has passed or not. Marks is equal to int input enter your marks marks greater than is equal to 33 print fail. Fail. So So it will tell if my marks are greater than 33, it will print pass, otherwise it is fail. I will run if my marks are less equals 70. So it will declare as pass. Okay. So next we have so What are the mistakes that we can done? First mistake is forget this uh, column. Okay, after 3. Sometimes we can forget the column. Mistake number 2, incorrect indentation. uh, we can forget sometime the indentation that we have to put here, and using is is equal to is equal to instead of this is equal to, okay. And then in interview or in college, they will ask you some viva questions upon what is a conditional statement, which keyword is used for multiple condition, why is indentation important in Python, and what is the difference between is equal to and 2 is equal, 1 is equal to and 2 is equal to, this is equal to and this is equal to, okay. So first, what is a conditional statement? So it is a statement used to execute code based on a condition, okay. And second, which keyword is used for multiple conditions? Elif. Elif is used for multiple conditions. So why is indentation important? But indentation defines the block of code that belongs to a statement, such as if, else, or for. What is the difference between is 1 is equal to and 2 is equal to? 1 is equal to is used to assign a value, and 2 is equal to is used to compare two values. So your homework will be write a program to check whether a number is positive or negative. And number 2 will be write a program to check whether a person is eligible for a driving license. Number 3 question that your homework will be write a program to find the greatest integer, to find the greatest among three numbers. Okay. So what we learned today? We learned that what are conditional statements, if statement, if else statement, if else statement, even and odd program, pass and fail program, common mistakes, and interview questions. Okay. So we completed today's task of on Python. So in the next video, I will tell you about uh, list, double slicing. This sorry slicing we have done today. But in the next video, we will be done list, doubles, etc. Okay. So have a nice day. Thank you very much.